Day 3 in Las Vegas. First meal today. We got to do the meal logs because basically this is a fitness channel, and you know that's what I'm about. I'm about living it as a lifestyle and not just preaching to people on what I think they should do. I actually do this stuff. So meal 1 today is going to be with Mike Dolce. We're going to go hang out, eat, and then shoot the podcast. And I brought food with me, and what's fucked up is I left the hotel yesterday and I had excuse me, Nutrition Solutions stuff in the backpack, and I was at the event all day, and I didn't freeze the ice packs the night before, which I'm fucking stupid for doing that. When you travel, you have to take the food out and freeze the ice packs. I didn't freeze the ice packs. So when I put the food back in there, I was there from like, I don't know, maybe 11 o'clock in the morning to 8 o'clock at night, somewhere around there. And the food was in there all day in my backpack. And when I opened it, like it just smelled a little funny. So I'm like, fuck. So didn't have that food. So now I'm going to have to pretty much do with more flexible dieting while I'm here because the food went bad. So now it brings up another challenge, which is not really a challenge. Some people would just say fuck it and eat whatever they want, but I'm going to still try to stick to my macros, stay under my calories, etc., etc. And you guys know I don't really count calories. I hate calories in general. I don't even count my macros, but I know instinctually, roughly, what I should and shouldn't be eating and where I should be at now from doing this for so long. And it's evident that I stay all the time year round by doing what I'm doing, so I don't really need to be any leaner, I don't need to be any bigger, so what I'm doing is just kind of what I need to do for me for now. So yeah, so we're gonna start the day off. Another thing, when you're traveling, make sure you call your credit card companies and debit card companies and banks and whatever, and let them know you're fucking traveling. So sometimes I don't, and everything is fine, and then sometimes they just shut your shit off. So last night I was at the steakhouse, used my card, paid for it, and it's a debit card. It's not like a credit card. And I used it all day. I used it for Uber. I used it for, to buy the shake at the gym. No problem. And I go to buy a gift for Aaron that I found, and they declined it. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, I know what's going on. So I had to call this morning because they're only open like certain hours. I called this morning and talked to the lady. She was like, yeah, we're just verifying against you. I'm like, fuck. So, it's a good thing that they do it because it protects you from somebody stealing your shit and wiping out your account. At the same time, it's a pain in the ass because you got to stop what you're doing. Or before you leave, you got to stop what you're doing. And you call, and it's like these automated things. You push the fucking button, push the button, push the button, and then all of a sudden you're fucking sitting there with music, and they're talking to you about all kinds of weird shit, and it takes you forever to get an operator. And I've sat on the phone for up to an hour before to try to get this settled. And now I just drive to the bank, which is down the street from me, and I'll walk in and talk to the lady there, and just tell her what's going on and let her do it. And it's actually faster than fucking doing it on the phone sometimes, which when you're on vacation or something, you're already gone. You have no choice. You have to go on the phone and fucking do it. So it's just a pain in the ass. So it's best just to do it before you leave, so you don't have to do this shit, while you're here. So I'm gonna get all set up, get down there in the front, and wait for Mike and get this day on the fucking go. All right, guys, we just hooked up with Mike.
What's up, everybody?
We're gonna go eat. And what are we gonna eat?
We're gonna eat super clean, of course, because that's what we do. When we're in Vegas, you gotta eat clean. We're gonna go to Cracked Egg. It's one of my favorite little breakfast spots. It's like an old school diner, East Coast diner. You'll enjoy that.
It's like an old school East Coast diner, but clean foods.
But clean foods.
And we call it clean foods because we don't give a fuck.
Exactly. It won't be on video, so don't worry.
Yes, it will. Fuck that. It'll definitely be
there we go.
Cool.
There we go.
So this is what we're eating. We're eating clean. And this is our great, beautiful waitress. She's always smiling. She's got a smile on her face the whole time we've been here. It's the veggie. What do you call it?
The veggie Benedict. Veggie Benedict. So it's a spin on a traditional eggs Benedict.
Let's get the avocado toast like Mark Lovemeyer likes. And eggs. I got the cottage cheese, and Mike went with the cantaloupe.
Cantaloupe, spinach, tomato on here.
Nice.
But of course, we're meatheads, so we get 6 poached eggs.
And we're downsizing, so that's why we didn't get 12.
Exactly. Back in the old days, if you got 12, I'd go 13, and we'd slowly try to one.
Can you make that 16 eggs, please?
Right?
Yeah.
It's all the eggs. Bring them out.
We're now at Mike's gym out here in Vegas, the Dolce Diet Gym. What do you guys call it? It's Dolce Fitness?
It's Dolce Diet and Fitness Center, and it's more of a semi-private training studio is how we have it set up. So, but we do have small group classes, lots of private, personal one-on-ones, consultations with trainers and registered dietitians. So we do a lot here, and a lot of secret work here too.
Cool. Let's go check it out.
Cool. All right. So can see we got, you know, some memorabilia, Mirsad Bektik. We got more stuff coming in. Down there, you know, GSP, Ronda Rousey, Thiago Alves, Vitor Belfort, Rampage Jackson, Carlos Condit. Basically a who's who of the world's top athletes in mixed martial arts.
Very cool.
Which is cool. But again, we've got about 1,000 square feet here of functional training space. The entire floor literally is a deadlift platform. My brother and I, we built it ourselves, concrete slab, 1/2 inch of plywood, 1/2 inch of rubberized stall mat. So wherever you are, we can get going here. We've had, you know, just monsters in the gym, you know, 800-pound deadlifts going on constantly. Reverse hyper, power racks, steel bells, maces. You can see our good friend XD Fitness has a Kevlar sandbags, Kevlar medicine balls, Kevlar kettlebells, which are awesome. We have the entire line of Onnit kettlebells, which is cool. You know, functional barbells, ropes. This is more of an athlete-centric gym. You know, you can do some bodybuilding style training here, but we're training more for sports performance. Our saying is to train like an athlete regardless, because you can see, obviously, you know, the athletes we work with have great physiques also. Our goal is to optimize health, fitness, and performance, and that's what we do here.
Nice. And over here, we filmed the Dolce podcast with you guys. I don't know if you'll hear it before you. No, when are you going to put it up?
It's going to go up this Monday, actually.
Monday, right, so you'll probably hear that before I put this stuff up, because I won't be home till Monday. So,
yeah.
So we filmed the podcast in here. Here's a little high-tech setup compared to mine.
It's not bad. So. We're still old school compared to some of the podcasts. We're going to be like, that's old shit. But this works for us, and this is our consult room. So we do a lot of consultations in here, too.
Cool. Well, thanks for the hospitality, Mike. We really appreciate it, brother.
Jerry, it's awesome, brother. I really enjoy having you, and we're a huge fan of your channel, so this is a nice merging of the minds.
Thanks, man.
Right
and plus, you get a great haircut, man.
I know.
It's time for Super League. We're heading over here. It starts at 4 o'clock. I thought it was at 2, so I'm here like really early. But it starts at 4 o'clock, so I think 4 to 8 p.m. I'm in the shadows now. Need to get more sunlight over here. 4 to 8 p.m. the thing goes on, and I think it all wraps up at 8, and it starts filming at 4. So they're in there starting to warm up and stuff now. So let's get in there and start seeing what the hubbub and hustle and bustle is going on. Good boy. Good boy. Right? It adds a little bit to the thing.
Jerry's on the count.
So up on the wall over here we can see that actually this is a projector, and this is actually where you're going to see the scores. There's like a little profile of each person, height, weight, and where they're from, and then their name. Like you got Pitbull Torres and Dola up here. You see the little Super League logo in there, and I don't think Pitbull's going to be going against Dola because that weight is a big difference. But it's weight classes, so guys are going to be going against girls, and it's just shaped up to be the excitement. You can feel it. You can feel it in the air already.
What's up, Jerry?
What's up, boss? How you doing, man?
About to kick some fucking ass.
Oh, let me get a picture.
We're filming.
We're in Vegas.
We are in Vegas.
So if you had to bet on Team Titan or Team Atlanta.
Titan or Team Atlanta or Heath Evans. Heath Evans.
It's Team Atlanta, but it'll always be
Team Titan.
So I'm going to encourage the Atlanta boys, but y'all know where my heart's at.
This is going. We got ready.